Sony. Alright. Let's talk about Sony. This is going to be my first, major long review on YouTube. And we're just going to kind of ramble a little bit. I might splice a little bit in here and there. Sony. These are the XM3s. These are a pair of wireless headphones. Currently, I got these for about under $200. They're currently on sale on Amazon. And, yeah. These are the best wireless headphones you can get for the price right now, in my opinion. What else do you get with them? Well, besides the charging cable, which is currently plugged in because I just had to charge them. You get this. Get a couple things. Here is the actual charging cable they give you, which, why, this, what tiny thing, it's too short. But you also get this. This is an auxiliary cable. It's just a plain Jane 3.5 to 3.5. It's so that you can use these wired, and we'll talk about wired in a little bit. And then it comes with an airplane adapter. That's basically it. Now, let's talk about a little bit about features. So they have ANC. They've got a long battery. I think it's over 20 hours. They're incredibly comfortable. Incredibly comfortable. Typical adjustment. Very clicky. These are made out of plastic, but they're not cheap plastic. These do not feel cheap. They're very, very solidly built. Extremely lightweight. Just overall really good build and package that you get with these. Bass emphasized, but not compromised. The bass doesn't really get over anything else. Some people can say that the bass might be a little bit muddy, but they're wireless, so what do you expect? Most wireless have the same kind of sound signature, unless you're going for Sennheiser or something like Apple if you want to spend that much money. Yeah, good bass, good mids. The treble might be a little lacking sometimes, but sometimes it also seems like it's emphasized, so it's a little weird. The sound quality overall for these things is just really, really fantastic. These are some of the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn as well. I literally fell asleep wearing these on accident. I think a day after I got them, when I fully charged them, I decided to lay down, and I ended up just passing out. I was listening to some lo-fi hip-hop and literally just passed out. I woke up hours later and the battery was still at 90-something%. So, as far as buttons, let's bring it in a little closer and I'll show you here. This is the USB-C port. Some people have asked me what this is. These are just the microphones. There's one on each side, as you can see there. But let me flip this over because this is the actual right way. So the buttons, here's the auxiliary port right here. This is the power button, and this is the change modes basically. This switches from ambient to noise canceling to noise or ambient off. Very simple. And then on this side right here, this is the touch side of it. So double tap pause, double tap play. You can swipe back and forth to go to next and last track, and you can hold it down if you want to bring up voice assistant. So the other real question is that which one should you get? Should you get the Sony XM3s or the Sony XM4s? In my opinion, the 3s. Simply because for my personal needs, the XM4s don't offer nearly enough for their price increase. For one, they get rid of all of the HD codecs that are in the Sony XM3s. The Sony XM3s offer aptX HD and a couple of other codecs for more high-res listening. The XM4s just got rid of that. The battery life is exactly the same between the 3s and the 4s. Comfort's pretty much identical. I think the 4s are a little different on comfort. There's an extra microphone. The ANC and the mic quality is a little better on the XM4s, but maybe 5% difference. Other than that, the only differences are quality of life. So if you really need multiple device pairing, which basically means you can have this paired to your phone or your laptop at the same time, or a tablet, and you can switch between the two and it'll automatically detect it. So say you're listening to something on your phone, you come home, you still have your headphones on, you want to pick up your tablet and listen to it. As soon as you pause on the phone and play on the tablet, it automatically identifies it and it switches over for you. The main really good feature is the autoplay and pause for the XM4s. So basically when you take these off of your head, the music will pause automatically, and whenever you put them back on your head, the music will resume. One other feature is if you put your hand like this over the right ear cup while you're listening to music, say if someone comes up and talks to you, if you put your hand over it, after a second it'll kind of lower the volume so you can hear what somebody's saying. All of those are just quality of life improvements. The sound quality and like the tuning is a little different. I think that the XM4s emphasize more on like a vocal in the higher end, whereas the XM3s are more about the lower end and the mids. So all in all, it's like, for me personally, the XM3s for the price, especially if you can get them right now on Amazon for under $200. I'll put a link to them in the description if you want to check them out. I highly recommend these things. They're super comfortable. They're built really well. They fit incredible. I constantly forget that these are on my head when I have them on. The noise canceling is fantastic. Overall, these are just one of the best wireless headphones that you can buy right now.